Hello friend, today we are going to discuss what are the computer programming languages. Before starting this topic, first we see in the previous lecture we had seen what is the flowchart. Before you start the coding a programming program is it is necessary to plan the step by step solution to take your program will carry out. So such a plan can be symbolically developed using the diagram, and such a diagram is nothing but the flowchart of a given program. Now in the previous lecture we again discussed about the algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but the step by step procedure which define a set of instruction to be executed in certain order to get the desired outcome. So this is the algorithm. We've seen some example of how to draw the flowchart and algorithm of a program. Now, what are the computer programming languages? A computer programming languages allow us to give an instruction to the computer in a language the computer understand. Just and many human based language exist, there are an array of computer programming languages that programmer can use to communicate with the computer. I think we discussed about that concept, that how why the human being need to communicate with the other person for the understanding purpose, or for communicating he or she required some knowledge of the language. So when the human being will communicate with the machine, then he have or she have to require a computer programming language, knowledge of a computer programming language. And there are so many computer programming languages are available that are used to communicate with a computer. The portion of a language that a computer can understand is called a binary. That means a computer can be understand only a binary language. Binary language means it will be understood in the 0 and 1 format. The translating programming languages into binary is known as the compiling. Note that the translating programming language into a binary is known as the compiling, and each language from C to Python have own distinct features. Through many times there can be commonalities between the programming languages. These languages allow computer to quickly and efficiently process a large and complex swaths of information. For example, if a person is given a list of randomized number ranging from 1 to 10,000 and is asked to place them in ascending order, so chances are that it will be take a sizable amount of time and include some errors. So there are dozens of programming languages that are used in the industry today. The languages are mentioned here. The topmost language today are in the focus is Python, Java, Ruby, C language, C++, HTML, SQL, C hash, JavaScript, PHP, Swift, and Objective C. These are some languages that is topmost languages in the industry. Now we see the language processors. Assembly language is a machine dependent, yet the mnemonics that are being used to represent the instruction in it are not directly understandable by the machine, and high level language is a machine independent. So a computer understand a instruction in a machine code, that means in the form of 0 and 1s, that means in the form of binary language. It is tedious task to write a computer program directly in a machine code. So the program are written mostly in the high level languages like Java, C++, and Python, etc., and are called the source code. That means when we write the program in a high level language, it will be called as the source code, and this source code cannot be executed directly by the computer, because computer cannot understand what is the meaning of the computer, what is the meaning of the English, or what is the meaning of the high level language. It can be understood. It will be understood only the code of 0 and 1 form. So this source code cannot be executed directly by a computer and must be converted into the machine language to be executed. Hence, a special translator system software is used to translate the program written in the high level language into the machine code called as the language processors, and the program after translated into a machine code are called as the object program or object code. The language processor can any of the following three types. The first type is the compiler, a language processor that read a complete source program written in a high level language as a whole in one, and go and translate it into the equivalent program in a machine language is called as the compiler. What is compiler? Compiler is nothing but the translator that used to translate an high level programming language code to the machine level code and to create the executable program. Compiler checks the error in a program and report them. All the errors are to be removed, otherwise the code will not be compiled and executed. So the example of the compiler is C, C++, C# and Java. In a compiler, the source code is translated to object code successfully if it is free of errors. Otherwise, it is not executed and compiled. The compiler specifies the error at the end of the compilation with the line number when there are any error in the source code. The error must be removed before the compiler can successfully recompile the source code again. This is the pictorial representation of the compiler. This is the source code, that means high level language code. We convert this, we translate with the help of the compiler to object code. Convert the source code into the object code with the help of the compiler. Now second processor, language processor, is the assembler. The assembler is used to translate the program written in an assembly language into the machine code. A source program is an input of assembler that contain assembly language instructions. The output generated by the assembler is a object code or a machine code understandable by the computer, and this is the pictorial representation of the assembler. This is the source code, this is the translator, and it will be translate the source code to object code. The assembler is used to translate the assembly level code to the machine readable form. Note that the assembler is to check the correctness of each instructions and report them. Now third language processor is the interpreter. The translation of a single statement of source program into the machine code is done by the language processor and execute it immediately before moving on to the next line is called as the interpreter. That means the interpreter execute the step-by-step execution. If there is an error in a statement, the interpreter terminate its translating process at that statement and display an error message. The interpreter move on the next line for execution only after the removal of the error. An interpreter directly execute the instruction written in the programming or scripting languages without previously converting them to an object code. So example of the interpreter is the Perl, Python or MATLAB. Now we see what is the difference between the compiler and interpreter. Both are the translator. Both are used to translate the program. So friend, a compiler is a program which converts the entire source code of a programming language into the executable machine code for a CPU. An interpreter takes a source program and run it line by line, translating each line as it comes to it. The another difference is that the compiler takes large amount of time to analyze the entire source code, but overall execution time of a program is comparatively faster. The interpreter takes less amount of time to analyze the source code, but overall execution of the time of a program is slower because it will be used or run the line by line translating the program, Now compiler generate the error message only after scanning the whole program. So debugging is the comparatively hard as error can be present anywhere in the program. But it debugging is easier because it will be executed line by line and it continues translating the program until the error is met. Here in the compiler it generate the intermediate object code. The with the help of the interpreter we cannot generate the intermediate object code. And the example of the compiler is C, C++, Java. An example of interpreter is a Python and Perl. These are the languages. So this is the difference between compiler and translator. This is the theoretical part of this chapter. I think you have to understand this point or this concept: language processors, interpreter, assembler and compiler. Hope you have to understand this concept. Thank you, friend.